Hi everyone, Ross Bob Squirrel here. In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 tips dealing with best legends, weapons, playstyle, and more to help you rank up in Season 12 on Kings Canyon. For those that are new here, to give some credibility, I play on PS5 and hit Masters in both splits of Season 11 and have solo queued to Masters back in Season 9 on Olympus. I've also been playing this game nearly every day since day 1. Whether you are solo queuing or with a team trying to move from gold to platinum, platinum to diamond, or diamond to masters, these tips are going to help you in reaching your goals. So let's get right into it. First up, for tip number 1, prioritizing placement. You might have heard from friends or other content creators just how high the Pred RP cap was for last split. In a nutshell, it's the highest it's ever been. The reason for this is the change to the rank system that came at the beginning of Season 12. You are heavily profiting in RP from securing a top 5 placement. If you are trying to move up in ranked and hit a level you have yet to reach, this last split in Season 12 is likely going to be your best chance, given that Respawn will most likely be changing how ranked works in Season 13. With prioritizing placement, you want to make sure you are being patient and pushing at smart times. I have mentioned this in my previous ranked videos, but it stands true on Kings Canyon. If you're going to be pushing a team, I would advise that you try to finish your fights within 30 seconds of starting them. Remember that if a fight is taking too long, it is okay to back out, reset, and reevaluate if you need to fight these enemies. Your main goal for this split should be prioritizing placement, given how much RP you earn for it. For tip number 2, weapon choices. On Kings Canyon, there's quite a bit of open areas. I would suggest using something a little bit longer range like a triple take, charge rifle, or even the longbow from the replicator. As well, having something a little bit more medium to close range like an alternator, car, or R301. For myself, my loadout most games will be the R301 in either the car, alternator, or RE45. The double light gun option is something that resonates really well with me because you only have to worry about finding one ammo type. We have the most automatic light guns in normal loot ever in Apex Legends history this season, meaning your chances of other players rocking light ammo is going to be quite high. Also, don't forget you can quickly and easily craft ammo from the replicators if you are in a pinch. Next up, we have tip number 3, understanding where to drop and where to rotate. Kings Canyon has plenty of pinch spots that you need to be cautious of when rotating. I would advise trying to stay outside of the middle section of the map, as many teams will likely rotate in this way. I personally love landing at places like airbase, artillery, and map room. The great thing about map room, in case you didn't know, is that you can interact with a button that scans the entire map, which gives you the position of every enemy and also the next ring location. The best part about this is that you don't have to be any specific legend to do this. Don't forget that Kings Canyon also has a bunch of charge towers spread around the map that allow you or the enemy to quickly get their ultimate. For tip number 4, using the right legends for this map and season. For the split on Olympus, I was bouncing back and forth between Bangalore and Valkyrie. Valkyrie, in my opinion, will always be a solid choice in ranked, given that you essentially have a get out of jail free card with her ultimate. It is quite easy to hit players going up the zip lines, but having Valk's skyward dive makes you a harder target to hit. As well, having a Valk on your team is clutch because you can scan the beacons around the map to find the next ring location. Bangalore is really great to allow you and your team to get away when needed, thanks to her ultimate and tactical abilities. Pairing Bangalore with a Bloodhound, Seer, or Crypto is a great combination given the smoke and scanning abilities. Speaking of Crypto, in case you were unaware, you are rewarded assists for scanning enemies with your drone that your teammates knock. You don't even have to deal damage, and you will be awarded an assist for each enemy scanned that gets eliminated. I also think that Caustic is still a solid choice in ranked, given his ability to hold down an area. My top choices this split are going to be Bangalore, Valkyrie, and Caustic. Tip number 5, over-communicate with your team. I've mentioned this in other ranked videos, but lack of communication or miscommunication is what will hold you back the most from climbing ranked. I highly recommend that you use a microphone and go into game chat, especially in higher lobbies. As well, if you are squatting up with just one person, don't stay in your private party chat. Switch on over to game chat so your whole team can hear you, even if they don't have a mic. If you are solo queuing, I know that talking and communicating with your random teammates can be very intimidating. My piece of advice is to be the one to start talking as you are landing, calling out if any teams are landing with you or dropping nearby. Typically, this can help get your randoms in the zone and be more willing to communicate with you as well, assuming they have a microphone plugged in. If you don't have a mic, I would overping everything, whether that's weapons, enemies, or locations to move to. I would also advise that you inform your teammates of what weapons or attachments you are looking for so they can keep an eye out for you. Also, trying not to be toxic will be huge with your squad mates. When there isn't good chemistry between you and your teammates, you won't be playing your best. Communicating with your team professionally will give you more of an upper hand than you realize. Now, I do have a bonus tip for you guys as well that I've mentioned in other videos, but it seriously is so true. Sometimes your teammates are not going to make the smartest plays, and that is okay. We all have been there before where we make mistakes. With that said, just know that it is alright to leave behind your teammates if they have done something that got themselves killed and it is risky to recover their banner. A good teammate will understand and realize you are making the right choice to preserve your entire team's RP. A bad teammate will be upset you didn't risk everything to save them. Sometimes there are just situations where running away is the best option to help you move up in ranked, especially given the placement RP for top 5 this season. If you follow these tips, I strongly believe you will be able to move up quickly in ranked and hit whichever level you want to during this split on Kings Canyon. Ranked can be a grind and be frustrating at times, but keep your head up and you will pull through. If you are new around here and want to see Apex Legends content including glitches, tips, and live gameplay, be sure to subscribe as I post nearly every day to YouTube. Good luck with your games, have fun, and I will catch you on the next one.